What's going on, everybody? It's your boy David Swain, live from New York. We got my boy, your boy Eric Bellinger. What's going on, bro?
What up, man? You good?
I'm doing good. Let me tell you something. That show was so fucking lit. You got to do a second leg of that. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, nah, I'm coming back.
So I gotta ask you, like, how was your, feeling about this crowd versus like the other crowds that you've had in the previous cities?
Man, it was incredible. I think the energy today was just wild. When the more people that are there, the more energy that is possible to have. And the entire venue was lit from front to back. And it was real people that really rock with my music. It wasn't nobody in there just hanging out. It was really people that really supported the music. Judging by the crowd and the reaction, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Of how I felt. It was love. From start to finish.
Absolutely. And I gotta ask you because Hangover was definitely a good record. We talked about it on the phone, but the fact to see them actually react so well to it, how were you feeling? Because you were kind of surprised. It seemed
Yeah,
like.
yeah, because this project I just put it out. It's a brand new project, and I really don't know. The gauge on it when I put records out, especially being on the opposite side of the country. So to actually hear people going crazy like that for Hangover, for Miss My Exit, for Squad, for the new songs that haven't been out, that told me a lot more than the rest of the songs, like the Rebirth songs, Cut for Season Part 1 songs. Because, they've had time to live with those. So for these songs to be brand new and they was already rocking like that, it just let me know that we really have a strong fan base and we really have a great following in New York.
Absolutely. So the last time we talked, you weren't a father, and we didn't know you were in a relationship. So I gotta say, congratulations on the engagement. Or did you get married yet?
Yeah,
Or
yeah, no, we got married.
oh, congratulations! How's
Thanks.
it? Being married and having a son. All at this great time of your life.
It just makes it all better. When I'm gone, and, I'm tired and I'm working hard when I get home. To be able to go to, a family that loves me. There's no award. There's no Grammy. There's nothing that can compare to that feeling. So, I'm excited. January 1st is going to be a year for our marriage already. So, it's been the best year of my life. I have my son in March. I got married January 1st, so that every single New Year we can celebrate not only the year to come, but the fact that we just made it another year. So, I'm excited. I think the place that I'm at is a lot different from a lot of the other R&B singers. It's a lot different from the other artists. Because I'm not here for nothing but music. I'm in love and I'm telling my story. People are seeing it and they're believing it. It's not no gimmick. It's not no publicity stunt. It's me falling in love with somebody that I've had my eye on for the past 12 years.
Right. And you've really been doing, especially like with the writing. I know now you're doing some writing with Wale, Ti's daughter,
Yeah.
and you're doing Adrian Marcel's project along with Kishko. How's that? Those projects coming along because they're all dope artists.
Yeah, no, they're coming along great, and I'm honored that people still reach out to me for records, and because you know, as a songwriter, you never know. It's always a new flavor of the month. It's always like, okay, this is the new
Right.
kid, this is the new kid, but for me to still be going, I started writing in 2010, and for people to still be reaching out and seeking, my writing, it's amazing, and I don't take it lightly, so. I'm appreciative, and I'm honored to be working on each and every one of the projects.
Now, a question somebody wanted me to ask on Twitter was, would you ever do reality television?
And they've asked me a lot of times, like, to do shows,
Hmm.
different things.
Like Love Hip Hop Hollywood.
Yeah, they've definitely reached out. The
Okay.
original, the first season, I actually went to a couple of the meetings, checked it out. I was with a different girl at the time. I just didn't feel right. I just felt like, man, this might go bad, So
Right.
I just kind of was like, nah, we both was like, nah, we cool in that situation. Didn't end up working, so we didn't really have nothing for him anyway. Shortly after is when me and Meyer, it was just like such a different purpose. Trying to do. We still think about it because that platform, those opportunities. It's really dope to be in somebody's household. You feel me? Every
Right.
week, right there in their face, but you know, I'm not opposed anymore. Initially, I was like, nah, but now I look at it like maybe I should consider because if I'm able to get on one of these type of platforms, it's just a better opportunity for me to tell my story and for
Right.
me to live by the example that I want to set for people. But I don't really know if they with that because it's not really no drama over here. It's,
All right.
it's
All
really all
positive.
love, so I don't really know how interested they would be.
Right. I mean, sometimes they make it work. They add a little flair in here to,
Hmm.
get it going. Because reality television, all the stuff is not true, but I see that some of the stuff actually does happen. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go break down people's storylines because we be here all day and night.
Hmm.
But some of that stuff does come real. Some of it does come fake. So I do, respect the fact, if you being like, we're not gonna do that, but we can see in the future
Yeah,
maybe.
I'm not gonna be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
you never know. I'm somebody that kind of moves when God tells me. He ain't said
Exactly.
move, I'm chilling. So when the opportunities present themselves, I always weigh it out. I always do the pros and cons. And at the time, it wasn't it. In the future, definitely.
Absolutely. So, Eric, what's next for you? Because I mean, the tour's wrapping up. You got what, Boston, DC, and Philly left. So, what's next after this tour?
Oh man, I'm honestly, I'm excited to dig back into the writing. I really wanted to finish, you know, Eric Bellinger's story.
Right.
Born to Sing Volume 1, 2, and 3. Them songs was just great songs that I put together and put out. But when I did the rebirth, that was like, okay, cool. I know who I am as an artist. I know what I want to talk about. I know the legacy I want to leave behind. I know the brand that I want to present to the consumers. And you heard it in songs like it was brand new success with like if they ain't looking, I don't want to. Got that girl feeling like Drake's ex, like I'm out here a little bit. And then
Hmm.
I went on to choose up season. It was like the dating situation. Like I was out here, I'm choosing up, and I chose up. Boom, you got cuffing season. I didn't think one was enough, so you got cuffing season part two. Just, and now it's like that's my life. That's my
Right.
story in like 9 projects or however many projects it was. And the next project is definitely gonna be the self-titled
Mm.
album.
I was about to ask you.
Eric
So,
Bellinger, just straight up. And I got so many songs that I'm already like, all right, I just want to figure out which direction I want to take. Man, I got so much music for the world to hear, and I'm still making new music every single day. So, just be on the lookout for more incredible music. I don't take a day off with the pen. I don't take a day off with the bars. You know what I'm saying? Like every
right.
single line has to be crazy. Every single song has to be crazy. And if you don't think it's crazy, someone else is gonna think it's crazy, and it wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's the
I
truth.
make the edits in the booth. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I had to realize that when people are like, "Man, I hate this song. I don't love that Eric. I don't really like that project." And I have 30 other people saying they love it. Is when I realized I can't do music for each person. I have to do what's true to my heart.
Right.
And whoever rocks with it is gonna rock with it. Whoever don't rock with it, it wasn't for them. Maybe we'll catch them on the next one. If I spend my time worrying about, each consumer and each person that's out there looking to hate on something. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? I'm headed in the wrong direction. So, I found a place where I'm just really happy. I'm really content. And the songs that I'm putting out are songs that I love and I believe in. And at the end of the day, that's the truest definition of success that you can possibly.
Exactly. Well, Eric, gotta say I'm proud of you because you've
Thank
really been doing it from the songwriting. You know, a lot of people don't know, but like you started out, football. That was something that you wanted to do. Then it was the rap group, and then you started writing. Then it was really singing. But like you've come a long way. So
you. Yeah.
congratulations on all the
Thank you.
success.
Appreciate you, man.
Absolutely. So tell everybody where they can follow you, like as far as your social media and where they can get the new project,
Okay.
which they need to download right the fuck now.
Yeah, everything is just my full name, Eric Bellinger. So you got twitter.com/Eric Bellinger, Instagram.com/Eric Bellinger, Tumblr, ericbellinger.tumblr.com, and then my website, ericbellinger.com. So it's just EricBellinger. So if you go to my Twitter, it's going to be right at the top of the bio. Grab that CSP2, Cover Season Part 2, get the single Valet featuring Betty Wap and 2 Chainz. YFS.
For sure, I'm David Dwayne signing out. Good night.